Hey guys, what is going on? It is XCKJ here today. Today we're going to be watching a video of an Ash replay that I had. Somebody in the comments left a good suggestion. They said, why don't you try playing a game, recording it, and then uploading some commentary over it after, more in-depth things that you should have done, things that you're doing, kind of let you guys know what I'm thinking. And since I'm not actually playing, I'm going to be able to talk more and kind of just watch the game with you guys. So I'm pretty much just playing my health regen Ash build. I have a video on this build already. There's a card for it. Will be somewhere. It's pretty simple. Just get health back, 50% lifesteal, and the max card for when you knock people back with your right click. Those are just the two main cards in the build. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel, and also make sure to go follow me on Twitch because I stream 2 times a week there, usually on Monday or Tuesday nights and on a Thursday night. So I hope to see you guys there, and let's just jump right into the video.
And so it begins.
Alright, so I end up buying Master Riding here. I buy Master Riding because this map is really long and it's really good. Typically on every other map I'd end up buying Cauterize, and I love playing Ash here. I'm going to go into their high ground, try to put some pressure on their healers and whoever I can end up catching out up here. That way it kind of takes away some of the damage that the point's going to take. The other strategy that you can do is go into the barn, but I end up picking the Genos there. Luckily, he should have dipped that back farther, but because that's who I was really gunning for. But then he ended up getting away. Cassie was my way, kind of, and I just keep on pushing the Cassie. Get a pick on her as well. Now I'm gonna be looking at getting the Shaolin, but he just goes invis. I have no idea where he goes. And then I'm like, you know what? Healer's down. Let's just kill the Nando. And now we're going hunting for Shaolin. So I do see that everybody else is starting to come back up now, other than Fernando. So I should kind of start a choke right here. That way they can't go into the barn. They have to go to windows. And then I come around this way. So that way, that's like the best choke point on the map right there. If you could look around that corner. But it is hard to peek around that corner. And right now I'm low. Shaolin is pushing me. He wants to get me killed. And he ends up killing me. Willow is going back. Our healer just went down, so our Nara goes down as well, so we just kind of want to group back up. I did get Master Riding too. I went high ground just in case they came around the corner, which they hadn't yet. And then I kind of just stopped them from pushing up any farther here. The big thing though is I don't want to die, so as you see, I hold on to my dash. That way I don't get picked there, but I wanted to stop them from getting to our high ground, or else we would never get out of this. I'm going to probably use, I'm going to use my ult here. We got 1 minute and 40 left. Fernando counter ults there, which is kind of annoying. It's definitely a good ult for him to use right there. Pretty much made my ult useless, but he puts up his shield, and we just kind of try to poke it down as much as we can. Now we just keep on pushing this Fernando. He's got the Genos heal on, which is annoying. We tank Genos' ult. And I hear Cassie shooting behind me, so I turn around to look at the Cassie because I know she is the best one on their team. She's dealing the most amount of damage, so we want to keep her distracted so she can't deal damage to anybody else on the rest of the team. We're going to push this Shaolin now. Kind of take him out of this. Behind us is literally everyone is behind us here. We're going to get this pick. Try to get the pick on Genos. Oh my gosh, the shot ended up missing. So I'm like, oh gosh, I want to go in. I end up going in. Now what I should have done here, I should have gone high ground. But I got greedy. I wanted to go for the Genos, and I paid the price for it. If I had gone high ground, I would have been able to challenge the Cassie more. I would have been able to poke the Genos, and I would have had an exit strategy. Going low ground, I just kind of exposed myself way too much. Just a sitting duck. Now we just got to group up again. My entire team's down, so
seconds remaining.
we only have 15 seconds left on the push, so now I'm just like thinking, alright, how am I going to get to this point? But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it, but a little bit of extra damage I was able to deal did get me to my ult for the next point, so that is awesome. Now I'm just kind of looking at what I can buy here. I can't buy Master Riding 3, which is what ideally I'd want to buy, so I'm going to go with Cauterize here instead. which is really great. I mean, their Genos is doing good healing and stuff like that, so it'll allow me to just do more when I'm pushing those healers, especially since I have like a low output on damage, except for my burst damage and my combo, my dash right click combo. When I'm just normally left clicking people, I don't deal the most amount of damage, so Genos heals are huge. And even with Shaolin starting to buy blast shield with our super heavy blaster team. Alright, so we're gonna just push out here, and now we have the best play that we possibly can do with Ashe on this map. We're gonna push around into their back line, up into their high ground, and then we're gonna pop our ult. Bounce right off the ceiling, and get some big numbers. Some of my shots look like they didn't land there on Shaolin for some reason. It might have just been through the heal. I don't think Fernando ulted, did he? I didn't hear it. I don't know. Looked like some of my shots didn't land now that I'm rewatching that again. They're all down on the point. I just see it down there. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be free pickings for us. And look, he's got a 10 streak. I know Genos is right there. Get that gone. And now me and Cassie are brawling it out. I don't want her to push me, so I'm going to hide right here. She ends up hitting a shot on me. Right now, she should have pushed me, but she didn't, and now it's too late. I got healed by the Furia beam. They're done. They're done. I'm just kind of holding in on this choke point. Just like I love holding this choke point so much. Just getting out in their back line. It makes it so they can't go into barn, which is a really, really strong spot. I like either going into their windows or into their barn, and just the reason, or holding their barn. I don't like going into barn personally with Ashe because I could play more aggressive than that. Genos gets a good lift on me here and kind of just catches me out. We're going to be able to grab Master Riding 3, which is going to be huge for us getting back into the fight. We don't die that much, but even still, just for the couple of times that we do end up dying, it's great. We're just going to try to keep this Willow alive, maybe save her life. I don't think, yeah, no, we're not able to. Cassie's there still. Pushing us. Shaolin's down behind us. We have 2 minutes left and our ult's up, so we're gonna ult this Cassie right here. And the Genos heals are too strong. Too good, and we only have Cauterize 1. So I know, I'm thinking in my head right now, alright, we get Cauterize 2 and we're gonna be able to kill much easier once we have Caught 2 and Caught 3, just because the Genos heals are so huge on this Cassie, and she's just playing well enough that she can sustain and get away from me and make it so I don't deal full damage. And then Genos is trying to run here. I'm just gonna push him. Again, another time I should have gone high ground here. I don't know why I didn't. I should have gone high ground. It gives me an exit escape. When I go low ground like this, I just have no options. I have nowhere to go. Exact same spot I died last time. Exact same spot. Should have gone high ground. I'm gonna grab Cauterize 2 because I know, alright, that's how we kill this Cassie. If the way to kill Cassie would have been Haven because she's burst me down, I would have gone Haven. But it's because of the Genos. I know I kill Cassie, I win the game. Dredge and Willow are able to make it out, which is great for us. See, we got 4 ults on our team, and I know I'm going to be able to have my ult back by the time the next point starts. So looking at that, I know, okay, we're either definitely taking this point or we're definitely taking the next point with the amount of ults that we have. I get unlucky, get wrecked right there. That was just unlucky. I kind of looked around the corner. I was only expecting one person to push me, and then everybody was there pushing me. Unlucky, but my entire team just ends up capitalizing on this. I go the long way for some weird reason. Shaolin is in her back line just walking around with his arrow out. He gets a good silence on me. Fury finishes them all. Get some nice heals. And now I just tell Inara, you just gotta chill on that point, Inara. I'm talking to her right now, you can see. And then I'm just gonna go high ground. We're gonna put this thing in. Push back on this Nando. Cassie's right there. I'm like, yes, this is the scenario I want to be in. I want Cassie to be looking at me. I know I can just sustain with her for a really long time. I hear Inara pop a roll. I just want to see who she hit. If it was Fernando, I literally would have been like, screw it, I don't care. I'm going to just keep on shooting the Cassie. Genos is just out of place here. He should have been back, but trying to hold the point. And for some reason, Cassie decides to kill herself. I don't know why. She just dives on top of us for no reason. Now I'm just saving for COD 3, so I'm not gonna make any purchases here at all. Okay, so maybe if we wanted to, we could have ended up going like nimble if we were really feeling like it, but nah, I would rather just save for COD 3. But we do have Cauterize 2 now, so we can use that to definitely get more picks. So as you see, I went barn because I was trying to just mix it up on them. I didn't want to do the exact same play on them again. Even though it's really strong and it's hard to counter, I was just like, you know what, let's just try to hold barn. We have Fury ult behind us now, so we're going to be dealing tons of damage. So I'm just going to fall back and just sustain with the team because I know I can deal tons of damage. And this is just it for them. They just kind of feed into the dredge. Just pops off here with a double kill. Clean double kill. We're looking for Genos right now, and we find him. And we end up getting the pick on him, and that's pretty much game. Looking at it, Genos is down. Even if they ended up getting the touch there, they would have had no sustain whatsoever because Genos did die. He should have just fallen back, but it wouldn't have done anything. It wouldn't change the outcome of that game. But anyway, let's take a look at the damage. We were able to get 72,000 damage. We ended up beating the Cassie by just 400 damage, one shot. If the Cassie had hit one more shot, she would have beat us in damage. But I had to flex top damage. Let's go. But yeah, guys, honestly, I think this just goes to show, like, you don't need to have super high kill games, and as long as you just are positioning well and your team is just able to cap the point and you just deal pressure. Like, I'm not hunting for kills necessarily or doing anything like that. I went 6 and 11. The dredge did get a lot of kills, but we just really positioned well and made it so that our team was in almost every scenario in a 3v4. Almost every scenario we were fighting Ashe and Genos, or Shaolin and Genos, or Shaolin and Cassie, making it so that way our team was just having to deal with the Talus, which we almost never fought at all. I don't know why we never fought him. He kind of just seemed to, we never really ran into each other, and I ended up running into other people that I felt like were more problematic than him, so I wasn't too worried about it. In this scenario, let's say that the Talus was the one dealing the most amount of damage or whatever, I would have just played more conservatively, kind of hung back with the Furia, and we would have gotten the kill on the Talus together, and then we would have been able to, I would have been able to play more aggressively. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and sub, and also go follow me over at twitch.tv/xckj. I stream there twice a week. I stream either on Monday or Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then I stream on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys did, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.